All right, everybody, buckle your seatbelts. It's about to go down. All right, everybody, welcome back into another video. Today, we're going to be diving into the latest breaking news from the Arizona Cardinals. Now, if you do not know, we had breaking news that happened last night with the Cardinals sending away Cam Thomas over to the Chiefs for a 7th round pick. We released a video about it last night. If you weren't aware, make sure you have your post notification bell on. Make sure you subscribe if you want to be kept up to date with everything Arizona Cardinals, because this is the time where there's going to be so many moving parts. And on top of that, we go live pretty much every day when we have a breaking news that we kind of break apart, more deeper in terms of why this move was made. So make sure you have your post notification bell on, because it also informs you when we go live as well. Everything will be super free. It's just a subscribe button. That's all it is down there. But so far, the Cardinals have made several moves this morning and attempt to bring down this roster down to the final 53. Now, we started off with 90 people or 90 players on the roster, and now we're bringing it down to 53. So we're going to get a lot of names being reported that the Cardinals are going to release. And so far, we got a total of 3 moves that is made so far for the Cardinals. One of them is tight end Blake Whiteheart. Now, I think we all kind of knew that the only real tight ends for the Cardinals is obviously going to be Trey McBride, Elijah Higgins, as well as Tip Ryman. That seems to be kind of the trend for the Cardinals, that's going to be what we're rolling with, right? Now, another move that was made today is that the Arizona Cardinals ended up releasing defensive tackle Naquan Jones. He made a couple moves here and there in preseason, but nothing very spectacular. Nothing really kind of to write home about. These are moves that make sense. These are moves that we kind of felt like it was going to happen for the Cardinals. But the big breaking news is the fact that the Cardinals are releasing and waiving quarterback Desmond Ridder. Now, this has been a big talking point / storyline this year about the Cardinals are, going to have a QB2 battle, right? It's going to be Desmond Ridder or Clayton Tune. Who's going to win that QB2 battle behind Kyler Murray? But now, I guess we don't have to worry about that, because Clayton Tune technically won the QB2 battle over Desmond Ridder, but that doesn't mean that Clayton Tune's going to be QB2 for the Cardinals, right? There's a lot of moves that are still going to happen. In my opinion, I believe the Cardinals are still going to be very focusing on the waiver wire. Now, can they potentially still bring in a free agent? Yes. Can they potentially still claim somebody off of waivers? Yes, right? Because all the teams in the NFL, all 32 teams, are bringing down their rosters from the 90 down to 53. So there's going to be a lot of players potentially available, and the Cardinals have the 4th spot in the waiver claim. So if these players get past these 3 teams, then the Cardinals can have the choice of their the players that they want. So like I said, there's just going to be a lot of moving parts today, and if you want to keep up to date, make sure you have your post notification bell on, because we're going to go crazy. We're definitely going to go crazy within these next couple days. Now, continuing to talk about Desmond Ridder, it's not a surprise that we released him. Or I guess it's a little bit of a surprise, because I thought we were going to carry 3 QBs, but obviously we're not. Now, there is one report I really want to kind of highlight, and it is from Mary Kay Cabot. I believe she's from ESPN. I'm not 100% sure, but she does cover the Browns. Or I think she actually might be with the clevelandbrowns.com. I think that's what she might be covering them from. But she had a report that said, with the Browns quarterback Dorian Thompson-Robinson being informed today that he made the 53, sources tell me the Browns will field calls for Jameis Winston and Tyler Huntley, and could trade one of them. So it's kind of one of those things where it's interesting, right? It's an interesting thing for the Cardinals that could potentially make a move. We got rid of Desmond Ridder for, I guess, a reason, unless the Cardinals are very confident in Kyler Murray being able to stay healthy and then Clayton Tune being the QB2. Maybe that is the scenario that we're going to be living in, right? But I don't know. I feel like there needs to be a move under the sleeve of Monty Ossenfort and this regime, because we also made a head-scratching move yesterday. I'm not sitting here saying that the Desmond Ridder move was a head-scratcher, but I truly did think we're going to be carrying 3 QBs. That can still be the case for the Cardinals. We can definitely get somebody on waivers, or maybe the Cardinals could potentially go after Tyler Huntley, maybe Jameis Winston. I think maybe Tyler Huntley more than anything, just because of, I don't know, I feel like when I see him, he backed up, Lamar Jackson, and he's got very, very similar traits to how Kyler Murray plays. So we might be living in a world where the Cardinals do make a trade for a QB. And being the fact that we no longer need the services for Desmond Ridder. It just kind of leaves an open position within this QB3 role, right? Or another fight for the QB2 role. I don't know exactly how the Cardinals are going to be playing this, but we are very, very active right now in terms of just making moves left and right, and we're going to continue to make moves left and right because of the situation that we need to bring down this roster down to the final 53, and there's a lot of intriguing players that I would really love the Cardinals to keep on this roster. So, ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts here about Desmond Ridder being released? Is this a shock to you? Did you see this coming? Let me know here in the comments below. Appreciate y'all for tuning in as always. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, go Cards.